Hello, friends. I want to share a little something today about the feeling of being stuck and the fear that we will be stuck and stay stuck forever. I'm sharing this because this is something I notice a lot when I support people in private groups and in retreats. And I've experienced that many times in my life. It's one of my biggest fear, actually, to be stuck forever. So I want to share a little something to help you if you're experiencing something similar. So first and foremost, I want to share that it's a normal feeling. When you are stuck, you obviously want to get unstuck. And the nervous system will try to bring a reaction up in your body so that you get unstuck. It will try to get you to move. And what I see people doing when they are stuck is that they ask themselves two questions, and I will share these questions with you. The first question they ask, trying to get unstuck, is why? Why am I stuck? And then they go down this rabbit hole of why. And why is an old frequency. What I mean by that is it is attached to an old form of consciousness. So if you could really find a way out of being stuck, thinking your way out of it, then you would already be out of it. But we go back to this question of why over and over and over again, hoping the light is really changing as I'm filming this, sorry. Hoping that we will find an exit, a way out of the feeling. So the repetitive pattern that you might be experiencing, you think, well, if I just understand why, then I will move out of the stuckness. And this is an illusion. This isn't like the biggest illusion ever. And when I guide groups, I see that's where people get even more stuck because they get stuck into the why. So if you are feeling stuck, please put down this question. It's hard to do, but this is the only way out, I believe, is to put down the question. As you try to put down the question, you will probably get stuck in another question. And the other question that will arise is how? How can I get unstuck then? If I let go of why, then I need to know how. And then we try to figure out how can I get this to work? How can I make sure this doesn't happen again? And then we go back into the mind. So I'm asking you to put down these two questions, why and how, because they're bringing you back into the penthouse. And the penthouse can't really solve much these days. And we keep going back to the penthouse thinking, well, if I just understand why, or if I just understand how, then I will get unstuck. So instead of asking yourself these two questions, instead of asking yourself, why am I stuck and how can I get unstuck? I want you to put down the questions and go back to your heart and start focusing on I am. So I am is not a question, and I don't even want you to do it as an affirmation. I want you to start feeling I am. And breathe into that. I am. And not like add I'm generous, I'm creative. It's not that. We want you to be able to tap into the frequency of the I am beyond any definition. So we are moving out of an old paradigm of consciousness. So you might be able to understand that mentally, but moving out of that paradigm requires that you let go of your mind. You need to let go of your mind. And as you become mindless, you tap into a bigger presence, the presence of the I am. So that's why you need to put down the questions if you're stuck, because the questions are simply keeping you looping in the old paradigm of consciousness. So we are birthing, I often say this, we are birthing a new form of consciousness on earth. And right now you are giving birth to a new form of consciousness for yourself. And the I am is what is going to help you give birth. So if you are stuck, this is what I'm suggesting today, that you simply come back to the heart, because the heart, it thinks. It's another mind. It's just not the same mind as up here as the prefrontal cortex. So it's another mind. But you want to go back to the heart and start birthing the mind from the heart. And how will you do that? Well, it's you will do that with letting go of why and how, and transitioning your awareness and your consciousness into the feeling of I am. So let me know if it helps. Don't ask me how and don't ask me why. But please share how this is resonating with you and how this is landing as we are transitioning into one of the biggest shifts humanity has ever experienced. All right? Big hugs.